talking about a black man. First of all, he's an immigrant. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with.
What's good, y'all? As many of y'all know, Poetik Flakko and Corey Holcomb have had a vicious back and forth. Y'all know Flakko report on anything and everything, and Corey Holcomb took exception to some of Flakko's opinions about his show going downhill. And now Corey has done some research on Flakko. We're going to touch on it. His research isn't always accurate. We're going to point that out. But he's taking dead aim at Flakko. Let's get to it.
When you are being shot down, it's best to let them shoot you down until they get through. But meanwhile, you know what you're supposed to do? Do research on the person who's shooting you down. Let me tell you something. All these people on the internet coming with an imaginary name. You need to find out who they are and what they about. Let me say that again. All these people who ain't coming with their real name, do the research on them. And yeah, when you find out who these people are, it will blow your mind. We did it on one person. Some dude who was saying he's an attorney, and we found out he's not a practicing attorney. He said he's an attorney. You're not an attorney. You have to be a practicing attorney. He's like, but he said, I put that in fine print here. Yeah, well, that ain't what you saying on the internet. And I ain't got to go into no names, because I don't really have to say names. I never say their name when I'm talking about them. Have everybody noticed I don't say people names? I wish I would say your name, but the streets know who I'm talking about.
But he's
Oh, but no, back on this whole thing. Listen, man.
Excuse me.
On the internet, people, especially your own people, it's disappointing when you see your own people coming with nonsense that ain't true about you. If somebody lie on you, that's what is so disappointing when you're like, where did they get that? Why are they saying that about me? But there was a guy, and I would never say his name. This guy was going around talking about, I do PDF jokes, or whatever the fuck that is.
What's that?
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Talk about Corey and his PDF jokes and all like that.
Right.
And then I was looking online, and I was like, he doesn't use his real name. That's a red flag to me. Whenever somebody online and you don't know who they are, I have investigations done on who you are. And boy, what I found out about this one. Oh my God. I'm like, first of all, who in the hell would call a black man in this society in America anything that got to do with behavior? Who would ever say that about a black man? That's like against the law in so many ways. Like even your enemy,
Yeah.
you don't put that on him unless it's got receipts.
Unless it's true.
Unless it's true.
And the way that could be true.
Why
is
would
with
somebody
paperwork.
do something like that? Oh man, I did research on this dude.
Really?
Push up in a nigga. That's what I call him. I don't know the other name. I call him push up in a nigga. I did research on this guy. This man is a racist. This man is a racist. You don't know nothing about that? There was a lot of people looking at him talk crazy about Corey and all like that. Push up in a nigga. Got a charge.
I cannot with this one.
Real quick, a lot of y'all might know about Flakko's situation. When they first tried to put them charges on Flakko, he was denying it vehemently, right? But he also claimed no knowledge of the whole situation, even though it's the same last name and everything. Come to find out, it's his brother. So Flakko took a different route, disassociating himself from his brother in terms of the charges and letting you know he might have did that, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. So Corey's a little behind on that. Somebody will probably put him up on that, but it's not Flakko that had those egregious charges. It was a family member. So,
see, they want to go back and forth every week. I'm not going to go back and forth with you every week. I'm just going to find out what I need to find out because he don't use his real name. People who really, you don't know their name, you got to watch them on the internet. If they using a name where you don't know who they are, it's a reason most of the time, not every time, but it's a reason they don't want you to know their name. This man has been charged with talking about a black man. First of all, he's an immigrant. And the reason I say he's an immigrant is because this is going to go into the story. This man, being an immigrant, was charged with
Grape, like,
Grape.
yeah, that you eat.
Like,
whatever. I'm a G for mine. I stand on it.
Episode's gonna get close.
Then he tried to appeal it and lost. He tried to appeal it and lost. What person who is not even a citizen gets to do that and walk amongst us? That's CI business, boy. Let me tell y'all something, boy. Let me tell y'all something. On this internet, everybody who really got a platform and you ain't down with the get down, you about to be challenged. This is a cell phone. Whether you talking on it or not, it's recording everything we saying. So everybody who get mad at these guys on the internet, whatever you say about them, whatever you plot about them is being recorded because they give years in jail because of this cell phone. They trying to trick you out the streets, homie. Don't say what you gonna do around this thing ever in life. This is a recording device. This is a private eye that we got right here. But see, I done research on what I'm saying. Why ain't this man kicked out the country? Why do this man live in the Dakotas? He hiding from ICE. Homie, this is LA. If you out here, you might get grabbed by ICE agents if you not legit.
once again, the immigrant part, correct. But from what I understand, it's from Liberia. Not Haiti, not one of them countries that ICE be sending folks back to. I don't know about them extraditing anybody back to Africa. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to call ICE, but I think ICE go shrug their shoulders on that. Then you tie in the fact that the charges aren't attached to him. So it's not going to fly either way. So once again, like, he's on the right path, but he barking up the wrong tree. Flakko going to address that one too, I'm pretty sure. We know tonight there's going to be a 15 to 19 minute video going in on Corey, his numbers, his inaccuracy in terms of what he found out. And I'm sure Flakko going to let y'all know. It don't stop nothing he going to do. He going to go harder. You know what I'm saying?
And even if you are legit, do anybody got stories about that?
Yeah, they tried to get
I know some people who still locked up and they legit, but they keep moving them around so they be in there longer because it's a cold game with that. But this
I called
man,
ICE on somebody. I
what?
called ICE on a warm drink. I said, man, it's hot, man.
You crazy. You
No.
called ICE on a warm
Is
drink.
it wrong to call ICE though? Is that snitching?
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. This Mark I'm talking about said I don't know where he at. We gonna see. Cause them ICE agents know they be like, Corey, I saw you, you're funny. I was like, hey, what show you gonna be at? I got some information. I'm like, man, I got the trifecta for you. I know y'all ain't really hanging out in the Dakotas, but I got one that shoots the camera from an angle like this so you can't see how fat he is. Talking crazy about, shut up. Talking crazy about the streets. Talking crazy about the streets. And this then caught a rape out here in the States, and he's a immigrant. Are you serious, boy? He said, didn't he get up with you?
Yeah.
I mean, don't say no
Don't say
name.
anything.
He said he'll give you his address. Is that what he said?
I gotta look. I gotta read it. Yeah, something like that.
Get an address. I bet it's the one I got already.
Yeah.
You this boy.
When that thing first went around.
Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. We got your appeal. We got everything. Homie, you talking about a G that's been out here too long. I'm not finna go back and forth with you, OB. You don't even want it. You don't even want it. What the fuck you trying to get for? You knew you was gonna get mad. Take it. I know your real name, boy. I ain't said it, but I will. I know your name sound desperate. I might let one of these YouTube guys have your real name if they can't find it. It ain't
How do you
hard to
call
find
ICE? You call 911 and then ask
They
them to
actually
transfer?
have
You go to the airport and you say what's up to them people.
Oh my
And they be
God.
like, hey.
Say right now, if I want to call ICE, so I call 911 and say, hey, like, is
Them
there...
ICE be like, "Who? I need some bus. You got somebody good?" I was like, "I got one for you, baby."
You should.
All right, y'all, there it is. So even Flakko puts his real name out. Y'all know. Y'all is my name. That's hilarious, right? But so he don't run from that no more. If Corey wants to go somewhere with it, it probably would be the ties to Philly, whether he's really from there, or he could go that route maybe. Others have tried. But in terms of the whole egregious charges, getting deported, things of that ain't gonna fly. And for those that tune into Flakko, which many do, like I said, he'll probably have an entertaining show tonight about this. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If y'all like the content, share the video. Go ahead and like the video as well. It helps out a lot. Till next time, man. It's your boy Dell. We out.